Hi guys, this is Zahir of Sublime Trading. This is your weekend forex analysis. We have four pairs to get through, starting with the euro pound. If we start in the monthly time frame, in the top left corner, we can see we had a strong bearish January. That momentum continued through February. We got a break and a close below the low of 2018. What we now want to see is a continuation of this move to the downside through this white space ahead, where we can start looking for shorting opportunities. If we move across to the weekly time frame, we can see that we do have a bearish trend in progress. Price has broken out of this area of consolidation. However, price is not too far above the 200 moving average, which is acting as an area of support. If we come down to the daily time frame, we can see that we do have this bearish trend, as already mentioned, which has taken price through the 200 moving average as well as the 50 moving average. We can see that price is trading below both moving averages. 50 moving average is angling down. We've had a death cross, so a strong sign of a continuation to the downside on the daily. On the monthly, as already mentioned, price is trading below the low of 2018, but on the weekly, price is still above the 200 moving average. We want to see price trading below the 200 moving average to suggest a strong bearish environment, and this is where we can start looking for shorting opportunities. For now, as trend traders, we'll be standing aside. If you do decide to take any short trades, then do so at reduced risk. Next chart we look at is the euro dollar. We can see it's still bearish overall, but still waiting for a break and a close below the low of 2018. So not much change on this since our last analysis. Looking for a break and close and then weakness to the downside. Move across to the weekly time frame. We can see that price is still hovering around the weekly 200 moving average. Want to see this support zone cleared and then further weakness to the downside. If we come down to the daily time frame, price is below the 200 moving average and just trading below the 50 moving average, but we can see that price is in this area of consolidation, and that's confirmed with the 50 simple moving average being flat. So not a chart that we want to be trading. Day traders and short-term traders will have a different approach, but there's no money to be made in day trading. In fact, it's the complete opposite, as official broker stats suggest. Over 80% of private traders blow their accounts day trading. So it's not about day trading, it's about applying patience and waiting for the best setups. And on the euro dollar, that will be when price breaks and closes below the low of 2018 to suggest a continuation of this bear move, the bear trend currently in play. So standing aside and waiting for a breakout to the downside. The next chart we'll look at is the pound Swedish krona. Now this is looking good. We've had a very bullish January, a bullish February. Price broke and closed above the high of 2018. What we now want to see is a further move to the upside, with the next area of resistance being the high of 2015. If we move across to the weekly time frame, we can see that we have a bullish trend in progress. Price trading above the 200 and the 50 moving averages. The 50 has even crossed above the 200, so we have a golden cross confirmed. Come down to the daily time frame, also see the bullish trend in progress. Price is above the 200 and the 50 moving averages, and a golden cross also confirmed on the daily. So all in all, looking very bullish, trading above the high of 2018 on the monthly, above the 50 and the 200 moving averages on the weekly. Nice trend in progress, and on the daily, good bullish trend in progress and above the 200 and the 50 moving averages. What we see here, if we look at price in more detail, we've had a move to the upside, a pullback to this previous area of resistance, which is acting as support, and now what we're looking for is a bounce to the upside. A break and a close above this high point will suggest a continuation, and this is when we can place our long trades. Final chart we'll look at is the US dollar Swedish krona. We can see that price is in this bullish trend, struggling to convincingly break through the high of 2018, but ultimately we want to see the high of 2016 cleared before we start looking for long trades. On the weekly time frame, we can see price above the 200 and the 50 moving averages. Nice trend in progress. And on the daily time frame, above the 50 and the 200 moving averages as well. Had a move to the upside. Price found resistant. We've had a pullback to an area of support. We now want to see a bounce to the upside. Breaking a close above this high point will suggest a potential trend continuation, but it's the high, as already mentioned, of 2016 that we want to see cleared before we place any long trades. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and set your notifications on alert, and also click on the link in the description below to join us on our live webinar, where we share more on our trend trading techniques, our verified results, and joining our community.